Dhoni and his brigade are back to the winning ways after thrashing Australia in the recently concluded Test series. India will take on South Africa in the few months of time, and that will be the real test for Indian young side. And Bcci is planning for India A2 to South Africa to just acclimatise to the conditions of African safari. After the former cricketer, now current cricketers are also feeling that the Indian team real test will start when Dhoni and his boys start winning in overseas conditions. Just to cope with aligned conditions of Africa, BCCI is planning an India A2 to Africa ahead of the Africa Tour. The plan was well supported by Indian cricketer Gautam Gambhir.
Oh, that's a great thing. I think it's a fantastic thing for players. They can get used to the conditions, they can get acclimatized. Not about acclimatization, it's about getting used to so that they can come back from there and they know what the conditions are all about. Because when you go in alien conditions, certainly when you go there, 1 or 2 practice games does not help you that much. Because by the time you get used to the bounce and stuff, the test series is over. And if you see most of the teams, they struggle in the initial part of the tour and then they start doing well in the later half. So with this tour, what will happen is that all the players who go there will get used to the conditions so that they can come back and work on that game according to that. So that can help them get ready for a big tour like South Africa and then following tours after that. So it's a great initiative. I think it's going to be it's going to be really helpful for players who go on that tour.
Few days back, former Indian captain Sourav Ganguly said India should now focus on doing well on foreign soil to regain the tag of world number 1. And now Gambhir also added that we need to win overseas.
Always maintain, even when we were number 1 in the test ranking, I've always been a very strong believer in that unless and until you go out there and beat oppositions in their own backyard, till then you will never be reckoned as a force. I think so. Even then I used to talk that our biggest test will be overseas and we want to go out there and do well overseas. Yeah, we've done really well. We deserve every bit of it and there's nothing wrong in it. I think we've prepared wickets for our own advantage and everyone does it, every country does it. But then when people start taking you seriously like South Africa has gone to Australia, they've beaten them in Australia, they've gone to England, they've beaten them in England. So now people feel that they are the actual number 1 side in the world. And so I feel that if we can start doing that overseas, I think that's going to be a great thing for Indian cricket.